Hello and welcome to another video. My name is Boxiest, and today we're going to continue the What If series. What if events had gone differently? And in this What If, we're going to change the history of Cobra Kai. What if Chozen was in the house fight during the events of Cobra Kai Season 3? So this is a continuation to What If Chozen was in Cobra Kai Season 2. If you haven't seen that video, I would recommend you go watch it before continuing this one. So in this timeline, Amanda would still force Daniel to shut down Miyagi-Do, but Daniel and Chozen would still want to find a way to take down Cobra Kai. Johnny would still be heartbroken over the school fight, and he would still have a leave of absence from Cobra Kai. Carice would continue to run Cobra Kai while Johnny was away, and the events of Season 3 would continue. Johnny would still want to help Miguel recover, and he would still want to visit Robbie and Juvie, but much like in the original timeline, Robbie wouldn't want anything to do with Johnny. The rivalry between the Cobra Kai and Miyagi-Do students would continue. Johnny would eventually come back to Cobra Kai, and he would continue being a sensei there, and those events would carry on. Johnny would still be helping Miguel recover, and he would want to get him back into Cobra Kai, but Miguel wouldn't be interested. He would say that Cobra Kai's changed, and now all they want is revenge. Johnny would realize that Miguel was right, and that Cobra Kai was going down the wrong path. So Johnny would talk to Carice, and he would tell him how Cobra Kai needed to change and to go back to how things were, but Carice wouldn't want to hear it, and he would still kick Johnny out of Cobra Kai. So much like in the original timeline, Johnny would still form Eagle Fang, and those events would stay the same, and the rivalry between Eagle Fang and Cobra Kai would be formed. Now that Johnny was gone, and Chozen and Danny were working together, Carice would have no choice but to call Terry Silver. Those events would carry on. Eventually, Daniel and Chozen would decide to reopen Miyagi-Do, and they would continue training their students. Carice would still visit Robbie and Juvie, and he would still give them the advice to strike first. Those events would stay the same. Sam and Miguel would still become friends again, and they would still work together to save the L Valley. The events of Season 3 would continue, and by the time Robbie gets released from Juvie, he would still go back to Miyagi-Do, but this is when he would see Sam and Miguel, so Robbie would still be heartbroken, and he would still go to Cobra Kai. Those events would stay the same. And the night of the Christmas party, Daniel and Amanda would decide to go, and Daniel would invite Chozen, but Chozen would decline the invitation, and he would decide to stay behind. So Chozen would stay in the guest bedroom. The Eagle Fang and Miyagi-Do students would still have their meeting, and they would still want to join their dojos. This is when Cobra Kai would show up, and the house fight would still happen. But in this timeline, Chozen would come out of his bedroom, and he would see the fight going on. So Chozen would start fighting some of the Cobra Kai students, and much like Mr. Miyagi took him and his friends down, Chozen would easily take down the Cobra Kai students. Hawk would want to fight Chozen, but Chozen would easily take him down. So Hawk wouldn't be redeemed in this timeline, and with the help of Chozen, Miyagi-Do and Eagle Fang would easily win the house fight, and the students of Eagle Fang and Miyagi-Do wouldn't be hurt. Daniel would still come home, and he would be surprised to see his window broken, so Chozen would tell him everything that happened. Daniel would still be mad, and he would want to confront Carice. So Daniel and Chozen would go to the Cobra Kai dojo, and since Miguel wasn't hurt in this timeline, Johnny wouldn't confront Carice. Daniel and Chozen would arrive at the Cobra Kai dojo, but this is when Chozen would be attacked by Terry Silver. Daniel would be surprised to see him. Terry and Carice would team up to fight Daniel and Chozen, so Chozen would fight Terry while Daniel fought Carice, and that fight would carry on, and Carice and Daniel would still crash at the window. Chozen would use his defense, and he would use a pressure point technique against Terry Silver. Daniel would be ready to end Carice, but this is when Sam and Miguel would show up. The season was still in the same way. Carice would still propose a tournament, and that is where I'm going to end part 2. Thank you guys for watching. What do you guys think would have happened if Chozen was in the house fight? Let me know in the comments below. YouTube lets me know that the majority of you are not subscribed, so if you guys could subscribe, that would be much appreciated. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like this video, subscribe, and turn on post notifications, and I'll see you guys next time.